Lorcana into the Inklands. We're going to open up a starter pack. Let's check it out right now. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for spending time with me in this rant of movie, television, comics, and games. So yeah, we're going to jump right into opening our Lorcana back. Before we do, I am your host, Frank Zanca, an award-winning screenwriter, novelist, and comic book writer. And yeah, so if you haven't checked out something I've written, I am on Amazon with a whole bunch of novels, comics, etc. But also, if you want something signed, I am running late pledge for my vampire mob set in 1950s Hollywood. The link in the description below. If you click on that, you can check that out. And yes, I'll be doing signings for issues 1 and 2. Again, it's a late pledge. So let's jump into Lorcana. I was able to place them into the Inkland things. I can tell you some of that is broken. Some of that is broken. But let's open up the starter pack. I believe it is red and blue. So let's see what I get. All right, and I'll see you on the back end. All right, how we doing, everybody? I'm trying again because my computer has not liked opening boxes lately. So I'm trying again with the Lorcana into the Inkland starter deck, and that is red and blue. And of course, we have Moana, and we have Scrooge McDuck on the cover there. And then we have the back where we have locations. I know it's kind of shiny, so I'm trying to get the glare out of there. But we have locations, and of course, some of the stuff is going to have, reflective cards. Like the whole cover is reflective. So, of course, the camera is not going to like that. But anyway, let's jump right into it if I can figure out how to get this open. I guess the best way is just to ruin it, I guess. There we go. And so it comes with these counters here. It comes with a couple things. So it comes with a deck here of 12 cards, individual package. Comes with the rules, of which I really don't need anymore. It's pretty easy. I'm actually surprised it has this many pages. So we have the new locations thing here, which is funny because I have a base and locations in my game that I'm doing with Mark Spears, which is the classic Monsters game, and it has both locations and bases, and this one has locations that just came out, and then the Star Wars game has bases that just came out. I'm like, damn, I can't get ahead of anybody. So this one has damage counters, which I do not use. Nobody uses these. And then we have this that has, a listing for the 20 to get to the 20 points that you need. I'm not sure if you can even see that. But nobody uses that either. So this is basically garbage. The rule book's basically garbage. So we're going to hold off till the end. And let's jump. They're doing paper coverings now instead of plastic, which I actually prefer. And let's open it up and see. Now on the last one, I got the other starter deck already. And the other starter deck had some stuff in there from Floodborne, which is the previous set, and I really wasn't happy with that. All right, so let's see what we got with this one. So we have Moana, and this is a shiny. She is red, and this is a shift of 3 because she's a 5 ink or drop, as people call it. Wherever a character, so she's quests for 2. Again, I don't know if you can see that. Whenever this character quests at a location, of course, the phone has been ringing all day, and of course, as soon as I start recording, that's when it rings. Whenever this character quests while at a location, ready all characters here. They can't quest for the rest of the turn. Okay, so she's a 4/4, but she's obviously better with a location. So I'm going to lay these out because there's 6 different colors. So I'm going to lay these out in colors.
So Scrooge McDuck. During your turn, this character gains evasive, so he's evasive, which means only evasive characters can attack him. And the difference between this game and anything like Magic or whatever else, they can only be attacked if you've used them. In most cases, there are some cards that change that. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may play an item for free. So he is a 3/5, which means he's a 3 attack and a 5 defense. He quests for 1, which means if you tap him, or exert in this case, you get 1 point if he's not attacking. And see the difference between this one and this one is this one you can use as an ink, and this one you can't, and you have to spend ink to pay that cost. So it's not like a deck builder where as soon as you pay for it, you have it for the rest of the time. All right, so we got 3 Della Duck that are all red. And she's a 3/3 with Reckless, which I don't understand the use of Reckless. So it's Reckless says the character can't quest and must challenge each turn if able. And she has no quest ability, so she's only an attacker, and that's it. I got 3 Hey Hey, which is also red. This is how my phone and computer sound all day long. It sounds like R2-D2 all day long. Once per turn, when this character moves to a location, each opponent loses 1 lore. So these are all built around locations. When you play this character, each opponent loses 1 lore. So the same type of thing. That's a Kakamora. And then I got a Maui. I have 3 of those where he's like an eagle. He's got Reckless also. In my belly, which they stole that from Austin Powers. Whenever a character of yours named Hey Hey quests, this character gets +1 lore and loses. Oh my god. And it's a scam likely, so you can just go away. So these guys work in tandem together, except that this one, let's see the Hey Hey here real quick. The Hey Hey does have 1 quest, where this one has none. But if they work in tandem, then he gets 1 as well. All right, Minnie Mouse, so 1/3, and she's only 1 to play. It's obviously these are all red, so I think it's all red. Yeah, so I'm only going to have 2 colors. Evasive, Moana is 4 ink with evasive, and she gets 1. That's a good card. It's a 3/4. That's a good one. We got 1 Simba. That's only 2 to play, but it's only a 1/1, which means it's very easy to kill, but so he'll get 1 quest out of it for 3 and die. Webby, I get 3 copies of her, and she is a 3/4, and quest for 1. And Dragonfire, which is garbage, because this is from the previous set, so I don't need those. I'll put it here, but it's going to be garbage. All right, I got 2 Voyages, which I think I already have a couple of these. Move 2 characters of yours to the same location for free. Maui's Fishhook, and this is a one that's rare. He can shapeshift. If you have a character named Maui in play, you may use this item's shapeshift ability for free. Chosen character gains evasive. Chosen character gets +3 attack. Wow, okay, that's pretty good. I have 2 talismans. During your turn, whenever one of your characters is banished in a challenge, you may draw a card. That's a good item. Agrabah. So this one is cool because I got 3 copies of it too. I like that. So this is a 5 defense, and every turn it's in play, it'll gain 2 lore. So I like that. And it's only 1 to play characters there. That is pretty cool. And I don't think you can attack characters there until you destroy the location. Cogsworth, which I think is from... I'm pretty sure that this Cogsworth is from the previous one. I have to check that. And then you have 2 Deweys. Oh, this one definitely is from the previous one. I have 2 I got 4 of him already. Duke Weaselton. I hate that they give me cards I already have. Like they're from the previous thing. They're just garbage. Whenever this character quests, you may add their attack to somebody else. Flint Gloom Gold. Oh yeah, there's Flounder. 3 copies of Flounder. It's from the previous set. During your turn, this character gains evasive. Grandma Tali, 3 of them. I'm pretty sure I have all those already. Gyro Goose Gear Loose. And then we got Louie. So this one's rare. Put an item card from your discard pile on top of your deck. Whenever this character is another rare one. Whenever this character quests, if you have characters named Dewey and Louie in play, you may draw 3 cards. This one's a 3/4 and gains 2 lore. Quest for 2. Yep, he's got support. Got 3 of those. Maid Marian, we have 2. You may play this character. Chosen character gets -2 attack this turn. Whenever this character quests, you may pay 1 less for the next item you play this turn. 2 Vault Door. Your locations get resist. And then I got 2 of these Matuni. Whenever a character is banished while here, you may put the card into your inkwell face down. My God. Oh, you know why? It's my birthday today. So people are calling me. So yeah. How many times did my phone ring in that? How long has this video been? 10 minutes. How many times did my phone ring? That's crazy, man. So that's it. That's this. So now we get to the fun stuff. All right. I'm actually kind of disappointed that there's so many cards from the previous set in there. I did order the Star Wars game. I ordered a whole box of those. It doesn't look like anybody is playing that in my group because my store said, yeah, we're not ordering anything. The only person that's ever asked for that. I'm like, wow, okay. So there's the location thing that has all the rules on it. Cubby, which I have a bunch of already. Firebird, I have a bunch of already. Repair. Chief Tui, 3/4. Another Moana. Patch. Oh, I think I got a bunch of him. I mean, this kid, I never even heard of this character, and this is another Mutani. I'll just put that right up on there. Nala. Another Moana that I just got over there. So I got a Shenzi. While this character's at a location, she gets +3. That's good. And then I got this Major Jafar. Evasive. During your turn, when this character is exerted, whenever you draw a card, gain 1 lore. This is what one of my friends was playing on me. So he would play that, and then he was just constantly drawing cards, and he got like 20 points in 1 turn. So I wasn't even playing. You know how when you play pool and you're playing against a shark and you never even get to play? That's how it was with this card. This card is majorly broken. And if they don't, for tournaments, they really have to get this card out of existence. Yeah, and he shifts. If he wasn't a shift, it probably would have been better. But you can play him out that much faster. If you fill your deck with Jafars, you play this right over it for 5 points. So, you know, if you after 5 turns, you're automatically going to win. So the other person doesn't have a time to play. If it was 7, at least then the other player can get closer before you wipe them out. But having the shift in there really hurts. All right, so let's do final thoughts real quick, and let's patch this up. All right.
All right, so I was able to get a broken Jafar. At least one of them. God, that thing is so bad. That thing is so bad. I don't know if they test these things before they just decide to do this, or, you know, maybe they decide that it's decent, but then they don't realize that people are going to put some of these pieces together and make this work the way that it does. I don't know. But I can tell you that I didn't even get a shoe in when I played against that deck. So, which doesn't really make it fun, you know, if you have no shot in hell. So anyways, yeah, so, I mean, I love the art on the cards. I do like the pace of the game. I am having the Star Wars game come in, so we'll see how that is. It's funny that I've been working on my game that has both locations and bases in it, called Mythlords. It was originally called Riftstorm, but somebody just released a Steam game with the same name, and now Disney just comes out with locations, and the Star Wars game just comes out with bases, and I'm like, damn, man, everything that I come up with, somebody has to like beat me to the punch by literally like a couple of months. Crazy. I am going to be heading to Gamma to talk to some publishers, retailers, etc. But remember that Lords of LA is on Fund My Comic. It's also on Indiegogo. The link below is to the Fund My Comic one. And again, it is a vampire mob set in 1950s Hollywood. Of course, I do have Marilyn Monroe in it. You have 1950s, you got to have Marilyn Monroe. And it is a more mature book, so there's plenty of blood, sex, and fangs. So anything you possibly want in a vampire type of graphic novel. They are 48 pages apiece, so we're going to be at like 90 pages combined with the two of them. It is a full story, although the actual story will continue with Lena. But anyway, definitely check that out if you can. And so Mark and I are working on our own card game. I've been working on it for 3 years. It's called, I just changed the name from Riftstorm to Mythlords. And we are going to be doing expansions. We have a Oz expansion as well. I have been playtesting it diligently, and now I'm working with China about getting me some samples so I can send them on to reviewers like Becca Scott, etc. All right, so definitely check that out. Also, if you can give me a like and a subscribe, so give me a thumbs up, give me a middle finger, whatever, and ring that bell. If you haven't subscribed already, why the hell not? It's free. Check out some of my other videos, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.